my dear Atlantis Scalar peeps. I'm recording this early because I'm going to go on vacation. Thank you, Jesus. I need it. I haven't had one in so long. And I don't count going with the grandkids camping, okay? Because that's a lot. But anyway, I want to talk about how to fill out an order form for the Scalar Energy Services. A lot of people are putting in way too much information. All you need is, for every human, the first name, the middle name, preferably not an initial, but it's not a big deal, and the last name, the legal name as would be on your driver's license or passport. In the pet, just need the first name. And then, of course, I forgot to put that, the physical address, as much as information as you can. It doesn't make a difference if it's a condo or an apartment, etc. I don't need, and I prefer not to have, everybody's ages, the relationship, like this is my husband or this is me. And I don't need to know whether it's a cat or a guppy or anything like that. Or I don't need to know the type of animal. In other words, keep it simple, because we read the form in the Scalar field, and it takes a lot of work for me to eliminate all those other incidentals. So just keep it KISS. I won't say that because it'd be rude. What that stands for, because you guys are not stupid. But anyway, yeah, just the bare minimum. And the only thing we need to know issues for, and Lucas is going to make that form easier, are the healing risks. We don't need to know your mental, emotional, your physical, and your spiritual issues in any other service at all. Okay. So that's that. Now, I was thinking about if anybody else could do the work I do. And the short answer to that is, yeah, of course. But the strengths that I have that these other people need to have too, is that you pretty much have to be a doctor. You have to know the physiology of the human body, the anatomy of the human body, the intracellular components of the human body, all about, circadian rhythm, homeostasis, pathology. You need to know all of that. But also, one thing that helps me contribute my part along with the divine team is my strong maternal instincts. I am very maternal. I have so much maternal love that I push into the Scalar field that my heart really, it feels like it's going to bust at the seams. So those are probably the two things that make me very suited to this kind of work. And it is very difficult work. I was very disappointed when someone has been just harassing me saying, I haven't had any results and it's been 1 week, and it just hurt me. She called me a fraud, a scam artist and stuff. And I'm not, you guys know me. And it's like, I just asked myself, why is it so? All I want to do is help people. I mean, that's all I care about. That's all I've ever cared about all my life. Why do some people make it so difficult? It just makes me want to stop sometimes. But I won't. All right, so I'm going to read from the book today. This one. I recommend you get it. It's great on Audible or audio disc, etc. Somebody brought in their bones. There's going to be some clanking. All right. I heard a ricochet sound, but I don't remember feeling anything other than the sensation that I was being jerked or pulled, but there was no burst of pain or sense of shock. Then for a few seconds, there was nothingness. Right after the gun went off, I heard Maria, that's our housekeeper / family member, scream. She was vacuuming the den. Her scream kind of sounded like an ambulance siren. Maria's scream was probably the first sound I heard that connected what I had done to how it affected another person. It startled me and made me want to get up and go to her, but I stayed put in my room with my door closed. I remember the sound of her hurrying down the hallway. Then I heard her standing at my door for a few seconds. When she opened the door, she looked at me and screamed again, the kind of scream that would shatter glass. I heard that scream when I was on the phone with her. I was standing in my room, but I had no idea how the fuck I was standing up because I had just shot myself in the head. I remember thinking, shit, I screwed up. Maybe it didn't work. I was confused, disoriented. I looked down and saw my body, and that's when it hit me for real. That's me, I thought. That's my body. I won't lie, it did freak me out a little bit. I tried to get back into my body, but I couldn't, no matter how hard I tried. I remember thinking, okay, I can't get back in. I can't change things. This is the decision I made. Fuck, what have I done? I take it back. I see the value of life now. Just let me go back and I'll prove it. Some part of me knew that I couldn't, that this was the done deal, but some sorts of thoughts bombarded me all the same. For a moment, I panicked and I felt really disappointed in myself, especially because I realized then that everyone was going to find my body. I hadn't really processed how I was thinking these thoughts and feeling these emotions since I was, sitting there dead, but I know that I thought and felt them all the same. Next, my room sort of washed away like a fresh painting in the rain, and I felt like I was being pulled into the white of the canvas, but still a part of the colors. At the same time, I wasn't separated from the room. It didn't feel like I went to an entirely different place. It wasn't like I was in the bedroom and went to the living room, or in Houston and then went to London on a plane or something. I was in the fabric of everything. I didn't know what that meant yet, but I felt it. As I looked around, it seemed like I had a tunnel vision and the periphery was all white. I didn't see my hand on the gun anymore. I didn't even see where the gun had gone after I shot myself. I didn't smell the gunpowder. That was weird because I thought that if I were really in the room, wouldn't I have looked at my body through this narrow lens, this telescope? And although I knew it was me, I just couldn't connect to it emotionally. You know how when you see someone who's injured, it makes your stomach turn and your heart skips a beat and your adrenaline spikes and it makes you want to run over and to them and help. I didn't feel any of that. All right, we'll stop there. All right, guys. You guys, I hope you have a wonderful week. By the time this airs, I'll be back from vacation, hopefully. And well, no, I'll be on my last day. I'll be returning. I'll be traveling. So I love you all. And please don't make it so hard for me to help. That's all I care about. All right. I love you. Bye.